Started as last game. This is who we're going to Now it's
That's what I need. I'm just niggas. Pop off a jet. Gotta get rich. Catch the door when I get a chance. You said I'm on my nose in my chest. She's not a dress. She's on my wrist. I eat a flesh. You on the wrist. I'm on a couple of drugs. Shine like the sun. You show me face. You told me take. They look good like I got many jets. They got my Gucci shirt white. And they in my bag. You used to the best. We just do what they teach you my next. I hit the shit when they jump my best. My man, I keep catching the best.
Seagulls. Starting at guard, the sophomore, number 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Baton Student Center here at Virginia Wesleyan University. And we have a great contest for you tonight between the Seagulls of Salisbury University and your Virginia Wesleyan University Marlins. I am Nicholas Mundy. I'm here with Trevor Cerrone, and we are broadcasting tonight's game. Go.
All right, tonight we will have the starters for Salisbury University. The Eagles will start off with the guard, Lauren Fortescue, and then another guard, Jada Wellbone. They'll end up with number 12, Amber Onikiri, and then number 21, who is a forward, Kaylee Adisquaski. And then rounding up the Seagulls lineup will be a forward, number 32, a junior out of Wapo, Massachusetts, Courtney Brigham. And then now we'll have the Marlins starting lineup. We'll have number 3, a guard out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, Beyonce Atkinson. And then we'll have a guard out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, Isis Moore. And then we'll have a junior out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. We'll have Sabrina Jones. And then another junior guard out of Fredericks, Maryland. We'll have Mac McSweeney. And then to round up the Marlin lineup, we'll have a junior out of Gaithersburg, Maryland. That'll be Daniel Leaner. All right, Nick, what do you think that this game's going to portray for us tonight?
Well, the Seagulls had plenty of trouble against their opponent last week against Mulholland College out of Pennsylvania. Could not cover the three-pointer at all. Gave up 7 shots made on three-point out of 14. And the newly head coach Marlins by Liz Hootie, she's out of Averett University, coached there the past 4 seasons, leading the team with a 68-39 record. It'll be interesting to see how she gets her program started off.
All right, as the tip-off begins, it'll go to Salisbury. It'll be over to number 1, Lauren Fortescue. Salisbury pushing up. Back to Fortescue, who will shoot the 3, and it won't go in. A little bit about Fortescue. She led the points production for the Seagulls last game out. As the Marlins, Sabrina will lose it, but she'll regain it. Looks to be a Marlin ball again. As we'll see McSweeney inbound it. McSweeney over to Bianca. Bianca, one of the 2 freshman starters on the Marlins lineup tonight. As here comes the Marlins pushing it in, and it'll be a foul.
Foul call number 11.
It'll be on number 11, Jada Welbon.
And at the line for the Marlins, number 20.
We're going to see 2 for number 20, Isis Moore. She is that other freshman on the Marlins lineup tonight. As see what she does. As both the free throws go in, Marlins on top, 2-0. As the Seagulls will bring it back up. Seagulls looking for that 3-point pass, trying to go in. Pass to number 32, that's Courtney Brigham. The Massachusetts native ties the game.
She is one of 2 juniors on the team here. Not any seniors on the team, mostly led by freshmen and sophomores.
Yeah, very young program indeed. They're looking to rebound. Both of these teams, though, were really successful last year. However, the Seagulls come into this game. They already lost the game. What do they need to do to rebound?
They're going to need a rebound. They're going to play some terrific defense against this even younger team of Virginia Wesleyan.
Yeah, that younger team, they only have 1 senior, and that's Reagan Holmes, but she's out for tonight's game. As that'll be blocked. Wesleyan bringing it back up, passing it around. This team will need to look for inside shooting, and that's what they're trying to do. Pass in, that's to McSweeney. McSweeney gives it up. As here comes Salisbury. That's going to be fired from outside from Forskew, and she can't hit. Something about both of these teams, Nick, that I've come to realize is that the Marlins are going to be playing more inside defense. They are the bigger team in this matter, but however, the Seagulls can shoot the ball more. So it looks like we have a great matchup of defense versus offense. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out in this one.
It really will be. And now both teams traditionally shoot the ball pretty well, so could be a high-scoring one.
After the Marlins, they lost Jayla Harris, their top shooting guard. I mean, they're going to have to look for somebody else to find and shoot that three ball. And it's going to be interesting to see who they find. As that will be inside. The Marlins will bring it back up the court. Bianca Atkinson. It looks like she's going to be the new guard to replace Jayla Harris. That's going to be a tough task. McSweeney can't get it. But then Daniel Leonard rebound the ball. A beautiful offensive rebound by the Marlins and put it back up. Scores 4-4. As the Seagulls, they're going to push it up, and that was a beautiful play. Don't you agree, Nick?
Nice layup by the Seagulls there, trying to extend the lead now. It's 6-4.
Here comes the Marlins. Once again trying to go in, and she'll get fouled. The Marlins haven't been successful trying to push it up. Do you think that they should try to go for more threes, or should they try to keep on their game strategy?
You know, the Seagulls already have 2 fouls early on in this game. Isis Morrison about to shoot her 3rd and 4th free throw for the game. Could be a strategy to just keep going inside here.
She misses the first one. That makes her 2 for 3 today. She misses the second one. 6-4, Seagulls lead as they bring it up the court. Looks like they're looking around. They're trying to establish their three-point shooting early. They went to 30. They're 30.4% so far as they hit a beautiful jumper for 2 points. So here comes the Marlins. They're looking to rebound. Going inside, can't get it done, but the Marlins will retain possession. They say that it was touched, I believe, by by Abby Wilkinson as number 3 for the Seagulls. As here comes the Marlins. Looking inside, trying to go inside, and the Seagulls just opened up the gap. That was Jessica Jennings with a beautiful layup. She just squeezed herself in between those defenders. How did they do that, Nick?
Really good ball movement on that one play there. Able to cut this lead down to 2.
Definitely is. That'll be out of bounds, and the Marlins will gain possession.
Marlins should be asking a lot of their number 3, Bianca Atkinson, as a freshman here at Fredericksburg. They need to rely on her a lot.
Yeah, it looks like they're relying on that young team indeed. They're definitely looking in for these youngsters to produce.
So we got a 3-second violation on the Marlins.
Yeah.
The Seagulls will retain possession.
Here comes the Seagulls. Working around. They're doing the same thing, going inside, and they can't get it. Marlins with a beautiful rebound. The pass to McSweeney. Sweeney back over as number 20, Isis Moore, was trying to pass outside and she just couldn't hit it. And the Seagulls, not a good pass. That was by Lauren Fortescue. They need a lot out of her today. So far, she hasn't produced. So here comes the Seagulls. Seagulls almost lost the ball there. And that'll be a shot, a beautiful shot by Kaylee Otowski, as the Seagulls take a 4-point lead here with 3:44 remaining in the first quarter. The Marlins are looking to substitute, trying to get into some fresh legs, and a three-pointer. That's by Isis Moore, the freshman guard out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, Chancellor High School. Wow. And the Seagulls just couldn't reply there. Looked like they kind of forced it.
Marlins will look to slow down the tempo as the Seagulls have pushed the ball up the court both times.
Yeah. McSweeney. She had a great year last year. She played really well. She's looking to repeat that, as that'll be a foul on Isis Moore. Should go to the line.
21, Kaylee Otlowski. That's her first foul.
It'll be on Kaylee Otlowski. Still shoot
Media
two,
timeout.
as we'll have the first timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're back here at the University of Virginia Wesleyan J.P. Bandt Student Center,
Isis Moore.
as Isis Moore will shoot her 2 free throws. She hits the first one. Moore, excellent free throwing. She scored for 6 today.
She already has forced 3 fouls on the Seagulls already in this early game.
That's incredible for the Marlins. Definitely pushing the pace at the end of those runs, as here comes the Seagulls. The 4 score. Fortescue, excuse me. And Marlins will steal it. That'll be number 10, Jessica Jennings. She's going to put it back up. And Marlins take the lead 12-10 now. That was a beautiful steal and a beautiful putback up for Jessica Jennings, excuse me. And she did an amazing job just taking that ball and outdoing the Seagulls there.
That's her second steal of the game already.
It is, and that is amazing for her. Already here in the first quarter, we've had an exciting game. It's tied 12-12, and it's rejected by number 21, Kaylee Alowski. And the Seagulls looking it in, couldn't hit it. and putting it back up.
Kaylee Orlowski for 2.
The Marlins definitely have to stop that rebound of the offensive rebound. It's the second one in 2 possessions they've given up. As McSweeney, Marlins really passing it around. They're really looking for that inside game. They've only taken 1 3-point shot in the whole game so far. And, oh, that was close for Sierra Coleman. The freshman out of Richmond, Virginia. As here comes the Marlins. Less than a minute to go here for the Marlins. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. It's 14-12. Seagulls lead. McSweeney with the ball. And shot clock at 5. Here comes the Marlins pushing in for 3. This is their second one, and they miss it. And now the Seagulls pushing up, trying to go in, and they hit it.
Amber on the query for 2.
That's Ani Query for the 2-pointer for the Seagulls. Marlins will have 10 seconds left. I think that they'll hold it for the final shot. Going in, McSweeney for 3!
McSweeney for 3!
And a beautiful 3-pointer by the junior. As it'll end the quarter out with the Seagulls leading the Marlins 16-15. We will be right back. All right, and welcome back to the JP Batten Student Center. The Seagulls lead the Marlins 16-15. Nick, point out something that has surprised you so far in this game for me.
You know, Isis Moore is able to get into the paint and draw the fouls. She's 4 for 6 from free throws, and the Marlins look to keep pushing up the tempo and to force some of these Seagulls into foul trouble.
That ball will be touched last by the Seagulls, and the Marlins will regain possession. You know, while we're talking about players, I'm going to point something out. Lauren Fortescue, 15 points last game. She needs to get into it right now to help the Seagulls team, or the Seagulls might be down late, and she might not be there for them. So she needs to get hot now. Would you agree, yes or no?
Yes, she's going to need to definitely start making more shots here early on.
It's the Marlins. Seen a lot from this young team. Let's see if they can impress us more. Over. And that was Jessica Jennings. Couldn't hit the 3, but Sierra Coleman tries to put it back up. Rebounded by Sabrina Jones, and we're going to see a foul against Sabrina Jones. That'll be on Kaylee Oblowski.
And at the line for the Marlins, number 32, Sabrina Jones.
Sabrina Jones will shoot 2. senior out of Fredericksburg, Virginia, misses the first one. As he hits the second one. Nick, how important is it for these upperclassmen to lead the team, especially with so very few on both of these rosters? I mean, I believe you pointed it out before we started. The Seagulls have no seniors on their team, and there is currently only one senior on the roster for either one of these teams combined, and that senior isn't even going to be able to play today. How important is it for these junior classmen to come up big for these programs?
It's really about being role models just for the younger classmen. You're only going to be here one more year after this, obviously. So being a role model and teaching these young players not only the ways of playing, but also how you bring about every day of practice.
Definitely that is important. Now, tell me, in your experience, would you think that having no seniors would affect your season more than having one senior or two seniors who have been here for 4 years?
I think the experience could definitely be helpful for each team, and even just having for the Marlins, having Reagan Holmes out is going to play a big factor for them down the stretch.
As number 20, Isis Moore, got fouled, and now she'll take her 2 free throws. And you know, we talk about seniors so far on this show. What would you say about the freshmen and how big it is that they're starting now and that they're going to be playing all 4 years, knowing that they have started since their freshman year? How big of an impact do you think that makes? As it is rejected, and it will be Marlins ball. But back to the question, how big is it for a freshman to play all 4 years and not take that one season off just to learn? What do you think the difference is between those freshmen and the freshmen that don't get to play?
It's going to be experience. They're going to have a whole lot of opportunities and hopefully try to build a winning culture here soon.
As number 12, that is Amber on a query. She didn't hit that layup. So here comes the Seagulls trying to push back in, and they can't hit it. It'll be a foul on the Marlins. That'll be Sabrina Jones, the junior. I guess a big key that I'm trying to get at is that both of these teams are definitely young, but both of these teams still have a lot to learn. It's going to be interesting because it's 2 battles of 2 young teams, but yet one team hasn't fouled and the other team has.
You know, it's a close game right now. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Seagulls do lead 19-17 over the Marlins, and it's going to be interesting how these young freshmen, not only do their minutes, but how many turnovers to points, rebounds they're going to be able to acquire during this first game.
It is as she misses the second one but hits the first. 8:08 remaining here in the second quarter. They're going to pass it around back to Jones. Jones, they're going to say it's a 3-second violation on the Marlins. So it'll be the Seagulls ball.
Second in for the Marlins, number 33, Matt McSweeney.
As Mac McSweeney comes in for the Marlins.
Let's go.
Very impressive both of these young teams have been so far. They're going to look around. Seagulls looking in, trying to go in, but it's stripped away. That's number 10, Jessica Jennings. And Jennings going back up. She has 6 today, the freshman out of Chesapeake, Virginia. She's from Western Branch High School. As the Seagulls trying to go in, they can't hit those layups. And it'll be Marlins ball.
Now in for the Marlins, number 3.
And definitely like we predicted, it's been more of the Marlins going inside and the Seagulls going outside, as the Marlins have only tried to shoot 2 3-pointers, and the Seagulls have tried 6 times to get 3-pointers. However, it looks like the Marlins are being more successful going inside than the Seagulls are.
It's a pestering defense right now for the Seagulls. They're able to stop and turn over the Marlins multiple times now, and just being able to do a fast pace on the fast break will be able to help them.
So here comes the Seagulls. They're coming back up. Trying to go inside. That's unsuccessful. They need to start looking for threes. Their 3-point machine, and they couldn't hit that one. And trying to double team them. That was a very, very hard play for both teams. The Marlins end up with the ball, and they bring it back up the court. The Marlins from downtown can't hit it. As the Seagulls will come back up the court.
The Seagulls in their first game struggle with covering the threes, so if the Marlins can be able to knock some down, should get some confidence for all their players.
Jennings, oh, what a beautiful play! She couldn't end up hitting it, but it was a beautiful try by Jennings. And the Seagulls.
Colby Brown for 2.
It'll be Colby Brown. It looks like another foul would be on Isis Moore.
Foul on number 32, Courtney Brigham. That's her first foul of the game.
She is already 6 for 9 from the field. She'll be shooting numbers 10 and 11 here.
Yeah. Right now the Seagulls have to stop fouling the Marlins.
It's really difficult to do since they're able to get into the paint with so much ease.
It is, but they have to be more aware. They have to stay strong. They can't give up these pointless fouls, especially because it's going to hurt them later on in the game. As I hits this. And just like that, the Marlins come back due to free throws. It looks like we will have another switch as the Seagulls will bring it up the court. Trying to go inside again, they can't do it. Knock back out. They aren't seeing much threes heading out right now as going in. That is Catherine Gibson for the Seagulls. That was a beautiful play going inside by Catherine Gibson, a freshman out of Colts Neck, New Jersey.
Now in for the Marlins, number 50, Sierra Coleman.
And Sierra Coleman will come in for the Marlins.
All right, get back.
Seagulls lead 23-21 with about 5 minutes remaining. Looking around. Trying to hit the three, they can't do it. It will be touched by the Marlins, however, so the Seagulls will get a second chance.
All right, be up, Marlon, be up.
As Salisbury will pass it in, and it'll be overthrown. So here comes Salisbury. Field goal percentage 35 so far, 35% field goal percentage as they can't hit that. They have not been hitting those easy layups, Nick.
They're going to need to start getting those to fall to increase this lead.
They are, but they don't seem to have an issue. That was a big layup for the Marlins.
Really nice ball movement, able to get her into the lane.
It was, as that'll be the 3-second violation. We're going to see another timeout. It'll be a media timeout. Me and Nick will be right back. back after that media timeout. The Marlins now bring it up the court. That's stolen by the Seagulls.
Foul call number 23, LaTroya Gravely. That's her first foul of the game.
It'll be on the Marlins, LaTroya Gravely. Excuse me, Bravery. So here comes the Seagulls. That'll be a foul on the Marlins.
Foul call number 50, Sierra Coleman. That's
That'll
her
be on
first
Sierra
foul of the
Coleman.
game.
All right, let's go. Get up.
Pass it in. That's to Forskew. Forskew leading number 24, Colby Brown in, and she couldn't get it.
Foul call number 50, Bianca Atkinson. That's her first foul of the game.
Atkinson will get the foul call
And
on
at the
there.
line for the Seagulls, number 42, Catherine Gibson.
Catherine Gibson will come in, shoot 2 for the Seagulls. She'll miss the first one.
All right, box out.
She'll hit the second one. Let's bring it back up the court. 3:43 remaining here in the second quarter. As the Marlins trying to go back inside and they couldn't do that. So here comes the Seagulls. The Seagulls, we called out of bounds, but just tap the line of that V on the Virginia on the top
Danielle Leonard.
of the V, and the ref was there to call it. Marlins will bring it back up the court. Passing it around, looking for the 3, can't hit it. Nice try for a 3-pointer by the Marlins. They were wide open, but just couldn't hit it. As the Seagulls, almost got that one. Just missed it by an inch. And the Marlins back in motion once again. The mighty Marlins coming in and a beautiful layup, but it won't count.
Traveling violation.
Yeah, it was. Just waiting for the refs to call it. I just didn't know what happened. So here comes the Seagulls. Lead by 1, and
Foul call
they're going to call
number
that
3,
a
Bianca
foul.
Atkinson. That's her second
Now
foul.
be on
of the game.
Bianca Atkinson,
And at the line for the Seagulls, number
a
1,
freshman
Lauren
out of
Forsky.
Fredericksburg, Virginia. So we're going to see Lauren Forskew shoot 2. Sophomore out of Norristown, Pennsylvania. Missed the first one. Looking for her first points of the game. She gets it there. As the Marlins will push back up. 2:43 remaining. Going in. Can't get that one. And it'll be stored away by White. White passing over to McSweeney, and McSweeney will get fouled.
Foul call on number 12, Amber Onyequeri. That's her second foul.
That'll be on a query.
Checking in for the Seagulls, number 3, Abby Wilkinson.
And Abby Wilkinson for the Seagulls will come in.
All right, execute, ladies. Let's go.
Inbound will come from number 23. Here comes the Marlins. going inside. They can't hit it. The Seagulls will push back up. Trying to speed it up. Trying to speed up the pace of the game a little bit. The Seagulls going around. Looking for a shot. Here they go, it's Fortsword, and they can't hit it. Fortskew couldn't hit that one. The Seagulls, they're trying to, it looks like the Seagulls are just trying to force a shot right there, and they just couldn't get it, right, Nick?
Yeah, they're not only, they're playing some double team down the other end, too.
As the Mullins will retain possession. 1:46 remaining here in the second quarter. Mullins are down 25-23. The Mullins almost lost it there. White. So you have our Mullins trying to go in. That is McSweeney with a beautiful twist and turn. She was twisting and turning like Lamar Jackson last night, wasn't she?
Really able to get into the paint and use her body to be able to get that layup that could fall in.
So here she comes, McSweeney. Excuse me, that was Daniel Leonard. She just couldn't hit it.
Under a minute to go.
Like Nick said, under a minute to go. Salisbury trying to force a shot. They're gaining their rebound. That's a beautiful offensive rebound. Fortskew. She only has 1 point. Needs to get into it. Here comes Salisbury trying to go in, fighting in.
Now in for the Marlins, number 10, Jess Jennings, and number 25, Elizabeth Vincent.
Jess Jennings, and then Elizabeth Vincent will come in for the Marlins.
The Marlins will hold here for the final shot.
Yeah, more than likely they will. I think that the Marlins might try to look for the three-pointer. They got less than 15 remaining on the clock, and that almost went out of bounds. 5 seconds remaining. Jennings going in, can't hit it as the goal runs out. And we'll go into halftime with the game tied 25 all. We'll be right back for the second half. And welcome back to the JP Bank Center on the campus of Virginia Wesleyan University. So far, the Marlins and the Seagulls have been playing eye to eye. And Nick, how do you think this game has gone so far for both teams?
It's a close game, but it feels like whoever starts shooting a little bit better from three is really going to take a big advantage here in this game. Only 1 3 made between each team.
I do agree with that, as both teams have lost star players throughout this past year, in which were key to making those three-pointers possible. Both teams are young and learning how to shoot the three, as the Marlins can't hit that jumper. The Seagulls will bring it back up the court. And the Seagulls just keep trying to rush plays through my eyes. Is that what you're seeing too, Nick?
Yeah, it's more of their identity, more of a fast-paced offense right now.
Definitely, if they slow that pace down, then I definitely think that they'll be able to score a lot more on this Marlin defense, which has been doing great in the paint, but just doesn't seem to be defending the outside as much. So here comes the Marlins. Some great paint performance, and that'll be stolen away. That'll be by Fortescue. Fortescue passes inside, and a beautiful assist. And over to Amber on a query, who will hit that beautiful layup. And the Seagulls take a 27-25 lead here against the Marlins. The Marlins going outside, that almost hit.
Another missed three by the Marlins.
Yep, another one. They are the team that hit the only three-pointer. So my theory that this game was going to be big on three-pointers has come true by one difference.
Number 32, Courtney Brigham.
Mac McSweeney has the only 3 made in the entire game here.
And to point out, she is a center. And all last year she struggled with hitting that three-point ball. As number 32, Courtney Brigham, goes to the line and she hits the first one. Brigham bounces around the rim, but it goes in and out. So now the Marlins still a one-possession game. Going around it, and that's the second turnover. Fortescue passing, going inside, and they can't hit it. It'll be a travel. Travel on the Seagulls, which will give the Marlins back the ball. And it's been 2 plays, 2 turnovers so far for the Marlins.
Sloppy passing, really just taking a toll on their offense.
It definitely has been. They definitely need to work on that a bit more. Here comes McSweeney. McSweeney on the ground. And a timeout by the Marlins to prevent the turnover. And me and Nick will be right back. And welcome back to the JP Bank Student Center. Alongside me, Nick Mundy, I'm Trevor Cerrone. 8:09 remaining here in the third quarter. And almost stolen away again. That would have been the third possession in a row that the Marlins would have gotten it taken away. As It'll be a shot clock violation instead of a stolen ball.
Now into the Marlins.
Just can't get anything going on offense right now to start the second half. Not a good look.
Not really. It's not really a good look at all. However, the Marlins can still change it around. They still have the only three-pointer in the game, so let's see what that entails for the Marlins. And will be knocked out of bounds, and it looks like the Seagulls will retain possession. As Lauren Fortescue. She scored 15 last game. She's only scored 1 today. She needs to get back into it. She's been playing her best so far. Then we would see a bigger gap. And, oh, that was almost taken away again. Here comes the Marlins. Going in, going out. Continuously going in, not up to number 32, Sabrina Jones. If you notice, Nick, number 10, Jessica Jennings, that was a beautiful assist, wouldn't you agree?
Very nice passing, able to get into the lane, pump fake it, and able to drive and assist it. Lead is cut down to 1 by Salisbury.
Now, big possession. This might change the landscape of the game if they can, and that'll be a foul. They'll go on the Seagulls, I believe, and Jones will be throwing it in. Marlins getting it stolen immediately by Fortescue. Fortescue passing it around. She goes in and she scores her first bucket of the game. She has 3 today, and it's going to be 30-27. Still a one-possession game. Marlins passing it around. Over to the Jennings. Passing it around, looking. Jones going in, can't hit it. A beautiful rebound by White. Jennings can't get it. White to Jennings. And Jennings tried to drive it up the court, and she just couldn't get it.
Jump ball will go to Salisbury here.
Yes, it will. Marlins have been very, very, very destroyed by these turnovers to start off this quarter, as the Seahawks will miss it. Jennings going in. A nice twisted turn like Jackson, and she couldn't get it in. But Jones with a beautiful offensive rebound, she'll put it back up, and the Marlins down by 1 once again.
Lauren Fortescue's missed 5 threes so far early on in this game. Really tough trying to get those to go in.
The Seagulls going for a 3-ball. They can't hit it. And Jennings with the defensive rebound. Jennings going around, and oh, she banged up. That was Jones and number 12 on a query. As they just headbutted each other. But it'll be Marlins ball. The Marlins definitely been passing really well, and that'll be number 45. That'll be Daniel Leonard with a beautiful jumper, and the Marlins take a 31-30 lead. This will be their second lead of the game for the Marlins. And they'll lose it right immediately to Amber on a query. And it's 32-31 with less than 5 minutes going here in this third quarter. As that'll be a foul. We'll get to see Mac McKinney going in for 2 just after this timeout, I believe.
Media timeout.
And it'll be a media timeout. Me and Nick will be right back. And welcome back to the JP Band Student Center on the campus of Virginia Wesleyan University. Mac McSweeney will take her 2-3 free throws right now, and she'll hit the first. That'll tie the game. McSweeney will hit the second one. Wow, what a game we are witnessing right now. Back and forth we go.
2 clutch free throws to take the lead here for the Marlins.
Those fouls are now starting to impact the Seagulls game a little bit as they can't hit that one, but a beautiful rebound by Fortescue. Fortescue looked to me like they were just trying to trick the Marlins. A lot of plays we're seeing in the paint today. And it looks like this has just been a great game for the players who are mostly centers and power forwards. We've been seeing a lot of impacts from them. We haven't seen a lot of impact from the three-point ball yet. Maybe that'll change as it'll be stolen away by Fortescue. The Seagulls going up, and a beautiful save pass by White.
Fortescue's really making her play known, even though she's not getting a whole lot of baskets to fall right now.
She is. She hasn't been hitting her shots, though, which has impacted her team. And a beautiful hit by Leonard. She has 8 today. She leads the Marlins with 8 points scored, and the Marlins lead 35-32. Here comes the Seagulls trying to hit the three. They cannot. And they'll be putting it right back up. That'll be by number. Here comes the Marlins. Jennings. Jennings has had a big impact as a freshman tonight so far. Leonard going into Jones. Jones, beautiful defensive rebound. Jones fighting for the ball, and it looks like it'll go to the Marlins, who will retain the possession of the ball.
Just under here, 3 minutes left. Marlins do lead 35-34 over the Salisbury.
Yes, they do. Fouls have come up big. The Marlins have come up bigger, though, through those free throws, and now they're passing it around, going for 3, can't hit it. And now the Seagulls will bring it back up the court. Going quick, going speedy, and she can't hit it. She would have taken a little bit more time. She would have definitely got that in there, but she tried to force it in, and she just couldn't get it. It's stolen away. That's by Fortescue. Fortescue rejected by Jennings. And a beautiful play by the Marlins freshman. She just went up there and said, "Get that ball out of my net."
Fortescue will take the inbound here. Nice passing inside, and Salisbury's able to draw the foul. Number 21, Kaylee Adlowski will shoot 2.
Jones. And at the line for the Seagulls, number 21, Kaylee Adlowski.
The sophomore out of Landenberg, Pennsylvania. She'll make the first one. Try to give the Seagulls a 1-point lead, and she does. The sophomore coming up in clutch. Here comes the Marlins. Jennings. She can hit it. Marlins.
Catherine Gibson for 2.
Made by Catherine Gibson, so hit that layup. So here comes the Marlins. Marlins for 3. 16!
That will tie the game 38 apiece with 1:20 to go.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does, as it will be the second three-pointer made tonight by the Marlins, and the second one made all game by both of these teams. Here comes the Seagulls. They've been playing really well going inside. We need to start making some more three-pointers, and that'll be blocked by the Marlins. Left up. Atkinson, she regains the rebound technically.
Foul call number 1, Lauren Fortescue. That's her first foul of the
Fortescue
game.
will foul him just to prevent the easy basket. And we'll see Moore inbound the ball. Moore going into Jennings. A beautiful pass by Jones. Jones trying to shoot it. She couldn't hit it. That was a beautiful pass by Jennings to Jones. The Marlins playing great defense. And that'll be a foul on the Marlins.
Now in for the Marlins, number 23, LaTroya Gravely.
So see Gravely enter the game for the Marlins. 41.7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Marlins and the Seagulls playing it out hard. We're going to
Foul
see
call
another
number 50,
foul.
Sierra Coleman. That's her second
That'll be
foul
on
of the
Sierra
game.
Coleman. It will be her second.
Now in for the Marlins, number 33, Mac McSweeney.
Sweeney will come in for Jones. Here comes the Marlins. They're trying to go outside. Let's see what they do here. Looks like the Marlins are anticipating them to push in. They haven't right now. They're going inside now. Here they go. They can't hit it. And it looks to be a
Foul
foul
call number 50, Sierra
on
Coleman.
Sierra
That's her
Coleman.
third foul of the game. And at the line for the Seagulls, number 21, Kaylee Odlowski.
And Kaylee Oblowski going to shoot her 2 free throws now. She hits the first one. Free throws made by Salisbury so far. They made 63% of their free throws. Last year they did 63.4%. They make the second one. Seagulls lead by 2 now. Here comes the Marlins. They got 20 seconds left. Let's see if they hold it for the final shot. Trying to go out. That was Atkinson. Atkinson passes to Coleman, but Coleman can't hit it.
Foul ball number 3, Bianca Atkinson. That's her
And
third
Atkinson
foul
will
of the
be
game.
called for the foul. And now the Seagulls will get to go on the
And
line
now
and
on for the
shoot 2
Seagulls,
more
number
free throws.
42, Catherine Gibson.
Marlins are here in the bonus already.
Well, it's the first. And she will miss the second one. It's down by 3. They can still make a final shot to tie it. Let's see. Atkinson can't hit it. We'll go into the fourth quarter with Seagulls leading 41-38. Mia and Nick will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the J.P. Benn Student Center for the final quarter between the Marlins and the Seagulls of Salisbury. This has been one heck of a fight for Salisbury and the Marlins coming into this game. We thought of it as more of an offensive game for Salisbury. However, it's been evenly matched up. Nick, why do you think that this has happened?
Marlins just haven't been able to get the three to go much at all. Only two threes made, and Salisbury in their last game gave up 50% from three. It's definitely played a factor here.
After going into that, we knew that the Marlins, as McSweeney misses her first one, as I was saying, going into it, we kind of knew that the Marlins weren't going to be a three-pointing machine team. As I say that, they miss another one, and they'll go in. Moore can't hit that. McSweeney, she can't hit it either. Well, going back to what I was saying, we knew that the Marlins weren't going to be a three-point hitting machine. However, we haven't seen that from Salisbury either, as they will miss another three, and they have not hit a single three in this game, which I bet you if we go back to the beginning of this game, neither one of us could have said that the Salisbury team, which had so many threes last game, would end up not hitting a single three this game.
It's definitely an oddity right now. They're able to get some offensive rebounds just like that one and extend the lead 43-38.
It just looks like this team is going more inside. So here comes the Marlins. Going up and in, they can't hit it. And then Jones will get a beautiful corner layup. She put it back up. Now here comes the Seagulls. They only lead by 3 with 8:35 remaining. There they go. Can't do it.
Now in for the Marlins, number 5, Javante White.
Javante White will come in the game for Bianca Atkinson. Here comes the Marlins. Going up and in is Marlins, and they can't hit it. Looking around, going for a three. That'll be another miss from the Seahawks downtown squad. And now the Marlins still down by 3.
Fortescue passes up the three, passes it to her teammate, still could not get it to go.
Yeah, it kind of looks like Fortescue has lost a lot of confidence in her three ball, even though she was wide open. And Fortescue will bring it back up. Let's see if she goes for a three. No, she's pushing it in. And it'll be a foul, and she'll get the 2-pointer.
Foul ball number 32, Sabrina Jones. That's her 4th foul of the game. And at the line for the Seagulls, number 42, Catherine Gibson.
Catherine Gibson with a beautiful layup, and now she gets her free throw. This is big for the Seagulls. If they can get this, they get a 6-point lead on a struggling 3-point Marlins squad. This would be huge for the Seagulls. And they get it. So now the Marlins are down 2 possessions. They have to push back up, and they need to score. This is crunch time for the Marlins.
Less than 7.5 to go.
Salisbury should look at trying to push back on defense. And that's what they do. They get a beautiful rejection. They're getting their hand in the face. Forward. Passing it to number 24. That is Colby Brown for 3. That'll be the Salisbury Seagulls' first 3-pointer of the game. That is incredibly good for them. It looks like that they're just playing really well right now.
They're able to get into the paint and able to extend this lead to 9 now with just under 7 to go.
McSweeney. McSweeney looking around. Going back into Jennings. Jennings to McSweeney. McSweeney! She can't hit it. But it will be rebounded by White, I believe. And it'll be a foul.
Foul call number 42, Catherine Gibson. That's her second foul of the game.
It'll be on Catherine Gibbons, her second
Number
one.
20, Isis Moore.
And Moore will shoot 2. These are some big free throws coming in from Isis Moore.
She's able to get her stuff to the line often and early in this game, but hasn't seen it much since.
So that's the first one.
Let's go, Marvin. Let's go.
She misses the second one, excuse me, and it's 49-41. Down by 8, the Marlins are.
Go, be up, be up.
Here they go, looking around, the Marlins.
Good ball.
Trying to go in is the Seagulls, and it's a foul. So she'll go to the line and shoot
Foul call number
2.
20, Isis
6:13
Moore. That's her
remaining
second foul of the
here at the
game.
JP Benz
And
Student
at the line for
Center.
the Seagulls, number 24, Colby Brown.
So up the first. Extends his lead back up to 9, and we might be able to see our first 10-point lead by the Seagulls. She hits the second one. 51-41. This is an incredibly great length of work for Salisbury as they've been able to escape the Marlin clutches. Now leading up by 10 here with roughly 6 minutes to go, excuse me. And it's been an incredible uphill climb for the Seagulls, and now they've just put the Marlins on the back doorstep as another beautiful jumper by the Seagulls.
For 2.
That was by number 21, Kaylee Oblowski. And the Marlins will take a timeout, down by 12. We'll be right back
Media
after the
timeout.
media
Tonight's
timeout.
contest-
5 minutes to go here left at the JP Benz Student Center. The Marlins are down by 12. They have to have an amazing comeback to get back into this game. They have to stop the Seagulls run before it's too late. Sweeney trying to go inside, and
Foul call number 32, Courtney Brigham. That's her second foul of the game.
there will be a foul on Courtney Brigham, the junior out of Walpole, Massachusetts. Mullins. Going downtown to Jennings. Jennings can't hit it. The Mullins, they can't get anything right now. So here comes the Seagulls. Seagulls. What a skew. Comes the Mullins. White over to Jennings. Jennings. She can't hit it. Trying to go in and
A lot of threes taken by Jennings so far, with only 6 points to show for it. It's a tough day shooting from three.
it is. Eagles lead here by 12 still. With about 4 minutes remaining, it's been about a minute 20 without any scoring. And the Marlins just haven't been able to find the basket so far for the past 3 minutes. And that's just some struggle from Jennings. That is a beautiful play by Fortescue.
Foul ball number 23, LaTroya Gravely. That's her second foul game. And at the line for the Seagulls, number 1, Lauren Fortescue.
Lauren Fortescue scored 15 last game. She has only 5 today, but she has made an impact on this court for the Seagulls. Here we go. You know, the three ball has been a big non-presence in this game. With that non-presence, it's definitely affected the Marlins play of this.
Now in for the Marlins, number 50, Sierra Coleman.
Sierra Coleman will come in the game.
Marlins will look to start pressuring full court here, trying to force some turnovers late in this game. With down 14.
To the Eagles. It's a great play by Javante White, sophomore out of Warrington, Virginia. So here comes the Seagulls pushing back over. Back over to number 32. And that'll be Courtney Woodard. Some beautiful passing by Salisbury as Marlins will pass into Jones. And Jones hits that two-pointer.
There's not enough turnovers forced here by the Marlins late in this game. They're still down 14.
Yeah, they definitely need to try to get the ball back as quickly as possible. We got 2:59 remaining. Here comes White, back to Jones. Jones can't do anything. Marlins, about 2:30 to go. This is some key play now for the Marlins.
Seagulls look to slow down this pace, take some time off the clock, but
Jennings almost got that ball away, and it looks like
checking in for the Marlins,
it's going to
number
be
3, Bianca Atkinson.
All right, let's go.
Here we go, Jennings. Jennings trying to go in, and that's a foul.
line for the Marlins, number 10, Jess Jennings.
Jennings misses her first one. And she misses her second one, but she retrieves her free throw miss. Will go back up and then get fouled again, and now she'll go back to the line and shoot two once more.
That's her fourth foul of the game. And at the line for the Marlins, number 10, Jess Jennings.
You know, if the Marlins don't come out to win this game, and this will be a big wake-up call for the freshmen. It's a learning experience too, in that matter. But I believe that this will help them in the end, and it'll gain them valuable knowledge going forward before they enter their ODAC competition and before they actually enter when the games start counting more.
Yeah, it's a long way away. This is the first game of the season for the Marlins. Salisbury's already played one. Looking to pick up even Salisbury's trying to pick up their first win of the season here.
Yeah, they should, but you know, I mean, you can never say anything about college sports because you don't know what's going to happen in the end. But you know, both of these teams gain valuable knowledge. I believe the losing team gains more because they understand what their weakness is more. For the Marlins, what that weakness has been that three-point shooting all day. They really have struggled from the three-point line. And I believe if they would look back at some of these tapes, they would realize that if they would have taken a little bit more three-pointers, then they might be with the Seagulls currently. However, it hasn't happened for the Marlins. As the Seagulls once again try to shoot two, they'll miss. 57-44, the Seagulls should just try to hold on for time and not make empty shots. That one wasn't, of course, and that was by Amber on a query. She's had an impactful game for the Seagulls as well. She's had the most impactful game overall.
Foul call number 11, Jada Wilbin. That's her third foul of the game. And at the line for the Marlins, number 23, LaTroya Gravely.
The Marlins are getting line and shoot two.
Danny Leitner will check in here. Just over a minute to go.
And their first free throw will not go in. You know, something that I have seen, Nick, is that the free throw percentage has definitely gone down in these past two quarters for the Marlins, which I think has also been a major effect on them. So going back into it, if they work on both free throws and three-pointers, I think that they'll be better off in the future.
It's just tough to win like this when you're not making threes or free throws.
It's like they shot themselves in the Achilles heel and been fighting just to stay alive throughout this game.
Just over 30 seconds left here to go. Marlins are down 15.
Mac McSweeney, they have put on a show though from the paint. They definitely have gotten the ball in the paint easily though. This is the Marlins foul. Actually, they'll be out on the Seagulls, they're saying, and the Marlins will gain possession. 18.7 seconds remaining in our game. It looks like the Seagulls would come away with a beautiful W. Nonetheless, it was a great game these first three quarters, and then the Marlins just started to slip apart.
It's first win for Salisbury. They go on the road to Widener on Thursday, trying to pick up their second win.
Yep,
Virginia Wesleyan will go on the road to Wesley and they will play at Mary Washington on Friday, and they'll look to get back on track here.
Yes, and this was a great game, Nick, and, you know, like always, both teams shaking hands. It's been a privilege broadcasting this game with you, Nick.
Been a pleasure.
All right, we'll see you next time.